B3, what up? We are live. Good to go. We'll give it a minute just for people to pile in here and then we'll get started because it is kind of late. It's early for a Friday, but I got a scrimmage tomorrow I got to be up early for. So try to do this thing somewhat quickly. We'll give it a minute or two for everyone to get on. I was on time-ish. I said 10:30. It was 10:30, 10:31, something like that. So most do not expect me to be on time for obvious reasons. Benny, let me send him. There, sent it. Boom. All right, let's get started with a list of ownership and get to it. We got break 419 up now. Break 420 is next. That is going to be the quarter two customer appreciation free break. That'll have Elite Hobby in it from 2025 and a few other 2025 boxes. Elite Blaster. I think I got a Score Blaster and then a combo of 2024, 2023, 2022, and 2021. So the last like 5 years should be included in that break. We're putting it together this weekend, and we'll fire that off and let everyone know who qualifies. So that is coming up next. This is break 419. We're going to get started with a list of ownership. We got Giuseppe Deschi on the Cardinals, Mike Haralambis on the Falcons, Joe Lurch on the Ravens, Giuseppe Deschi on the Bills. We got Shane Beck in on the Panthers, Adam Light on the Bears, Goody on the Bengals, Stanton Griggs in on the Brownies. We got Robert Avisha on the Cowgirls, Brandon Kinn in on Denver, Gravedigger on the Lions. We got Giuseppe Deschi on the Pack, Robert Avisha on the Texans, Jamie O'Hara on the Colts, Adam Light on the Jags. We got Mike Haralambis on KC, Adam Light on the Raiders, Bogey on the Chargers. We got Scotty Struble on the Rams, Jamie O'Hara on the Finns, Mike Haralambis on the Vikings, Joe Lurch on the Patriots, Mateo Smith, LFG Rips on New Orleans. We got B3 on the G-Men. The Jets are still out there and available for 25 if anyone wants them. If not, I will keep them. We got Joe Lurch on the Eagles, Benny Lamp on the Steelers, Mr. Larissa on the Niners, Andrew Thier in on the Seahawks. We got Brian Friends, a.k.a. B Friends, on the Bucks. Tennessee still open and available for 70 if anyone wants them. Take both Tennessee and the Jets for 90. Tennessee is 70. We got Goody rounding it out on the Washington Commanders / Redskins / football team, depending on the year and the player. I was prompt today, Scotty, prompt and on time. So that is our rundown on ownership. Once again, Jets still available for 25. Titans still available for 70. If no one wants them, I'll keep them. Take them both for 90. I'll knock 5 off. So that is the deal on the last spot. Mojo spots. What are we breaking tonight? Well, first things first, we got Optic from 24. So Jaden Daniels, Caleb, Bo, Penix, JJ McCarthy, Drake May, that class. You're looking for downtowns, uptowns, downtown duos, and more on the ultra rares. You got 5 total on the appetizers. Then we got the Donruss Blasters, the Blue Donnies, 10 of them, half case. They're not actually a case because you couldn't get these in cases. You can only get them single, so it's just 10. So could be 3 downtowns, could be no downtowns. Who knows? But we got 5. That's a quarter case. You're looking for your downtown ultra rare. You got 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You got your Blaster exclusive rookie phenom jerseys as well. Retail exclusive red hot rookies. Optic Hollow rated rookie previews and the ultra rare downtown is notated on the bottom. Also, autos are possible. They got these really nice orange autos in them for the rated rookies. And then there's some veteran autos too. We've pulled a couple of running backs so far. I think Naomi Hines was one of them. Anyway, so 10 total. Forgot I had one left. We got Luminance on the hobby, 3 autos, 1 mem guaranteed. You're also looking at the ultra rares animation and luminosity on card autos for year ones. A lot of nice hits coming out of Luminance. And then we got Elite, which is 2 autos, 1 mem. You're looking for your ultra rare Razzle Dazzle, as well as the aspirations and status parallels numbered to 99 or less on card autos from some of the hottest players in the game. So there you go. That's the break. Break 419. Once again, Jets still available for 25. Titans still available for 70. Last spot mojo. Take them both for 90. We're going to start with our Optic hangers. Get a little bin there for the cardboard. Once I rip these down and get them all opened up and we start going through them, we'll close it. I'll take a minute and mark it as closed. So last 2 spots, last 2 teams will leave open for a minute while we rip this down, and then we'll go from there. Takes a minute to rip down the Optic hangers anyway. They're such a, I don't know why they don't just wrap them in plastic like they used to. Like, plastic can't be that expensive. Empty box. Doesn't want to cut. Empty box. Don't want to cut. Empty box. 2 teams left available. Tennessee for 70, Jets for 25. Those are the last spot mojo spots. If anyone wants them, holler. Let me know. Come on. Take them both for 90 or 25 for the Jets. 70 for the Titans. All right, there it is. Empty box. Okay. Rip these down. All right, last call on the Jets. 25. Titans, 70. Take both for 90. Last call. Cash App. Yeah, good. Yeah, Brandon, you're good with Cash App. Sorry, did you message me? You did. My bad, bro. My bad. I'll send it to you. Boom. All right, I think we're good. I just sent it to you. All right, I'm going to lock it down and mark both New York Jets and Tennessee as claimed, and close the break. Now, delete. Jets. Man, it's taking forever for this to load. All right, there we go. We are closed. Let me just mark this as staying with the house. All right, I think we're good. Brandon just got it, my man. Thank you, sir. Mark you down too. All right, let me mark you down, and then we're going to get started. All right, good. Okay. Appreciate the patience while I update everything there. I think I got everything marked. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, I think we're good. We're updated there. Drop these down here so they're not blocking my list. Good. All right, I think we're good. Here we go, B3. What up, what up, what up? Let's get started. Here we go. Sky Moore is going to lead it off. Let's get ourselves in focus here. There we go. Jake Ferguson, Grady Jarrett, Jordan Love, Easy E, Dak Prescott, Bijan, Amon Ra, Juju, Hawkinson, Ramsey, Mostert, Cooper Kupp, Derwin James, Justin Herbert, DJ James on the hollow going out to Seattle, and Andrew Thier. That's a nice little rookie pickup. Take that. Mike Evans on the 2014 retro for B Friends. You got Cade Stover going out to Robert Avisha on the hidden potential. And then Ray Davis is your purple scope. That is Giuseppe Deschi on the nice rookie pickup. Tip Raymond going out to Arizona. That is going to be Giuseppe Deschi as well on the base. Then you got PS2, James Cook, Joe Mixon, Minshew, and Javante. We got Mark Andrews, Luke Musgrave, Deontay Johnson, Levante David, Shake and Bake, K9, Ayuk, Minka, Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts, Michael Pratt going out to the Buccaneers. Be friends. on the hollow. We'll take that. OBJ on the retro 2014 for B3. Cooper DeJean, hidden potential. That one going out to Philly. Joe Lurch. Brock Bowers on the purple scope. Bang. Nice hit. Adam Light. Break just about paid for on the Raiders. Very nice. Beautiful hit. You've got Braden Fisk going out to the Rams. That's Scotty. Josh Jacobs. Miles Sanders. Zeke. Tyler Algier. J-Mo. Von Miller. And AR. All right, we got Zach Moss, Gino, Debo, Muth. The Muth is loose. Dallas Goedert, CJ Mosley, Rogers, Hyatt. Your hollow is CJ Mosley. Going out to B3. Rome Odunze on the play action. Going out to Chicago. Adam Light. Audric Estime going out to Denver. Brandon Kinn on the primary colors. What's up, mama? Joe Alt on the purple scope for the Chargers and Bogey. Keon Coleman going out to Giuseppe Deschi on the base. Then you got Kyler, Drake London, Hutchinson, Bryce Young, Jonathan Taylor, Jamar Chase, Rashee Rice, Garrett Wilson, Darius Slayton, Kendre Miller, Jabril Peppers, Jacoby Brissett, Aaron Jones, Tyreek Hill, Kobe Turner, Jatavian Sanders is your hollow. Shane Beck. Doesn't it?
That's really good.
And then Aaron Donald on the 2014 retro going out to Scotty. Blake Corum, rookie recruits, also going out to Scotty. Cooper DeJean on the purple scope. Bang. Beauty. Joe Lurch, break paid for on Philly. Braylon Allen going out to the last spot. Mojo Jets. We got Sky Moore, Jake Ferguson taking a dive. Grady Jarrett, Jordan Love, Evan Ingram, Dak Prescott, Bijan, Amon-Ra, Goddard, Mosley, Rogers, Hyatt, Jamal Williams, Kayshawn Boot, Harrison Smith holding back, Blake Corum on the silver. Going out to Scotty. You've got a chain reaction, Jay Jetta. Going out to Mike Haralambis. Malik Neighbors coming out for the G-Men and B3 on the rookie recruits. Jaheim Bell is your last purple scope for the Patriots. Joe Lurch. And then Jace McClellan coming out for Atlanta and Mike Haralambis on the base. Not a bad start. Not bad, B3. Not bad. We'll take it. We will take it. The Cass and the boys are leaving for Oak Island, North Carolina tomorrow, so they still gotta like pack up everything. We got a scrimmage in the morning at 10. We got to be there at 9. So, and then they're driving down, so it's like a 12-hour drive. Gonna be a long ride. Me, I get to stay and work. Woohoo! Yeah. Just kidding. All right, nice Blake Corum coming out. We got Jatavian on a hollow. Michael Pratt. DJ Dame's got a little ding in it down on the bottom, too. Just a tiny one. A little tiny one. Little Jaheim Bell. We had a couple of really nice purple scopes tonight so far with Cooper Dejinski. That'll just about pay for your break on Philly. That is a big-time hit. PSA 10 for that goes for like 120 all day. Cooper DeJean, such a popular player. You got Brock Bowers. That's another big one for Adam Light. Ray Davis, pretty big one for Giuseppe Deschi. I know they just paid James Cook. I get it. Like, I know he's good. His family genes are good running backs. You know, you got Dalvin and him now. I mean, I get it. Totally get it. But Ray Davis ain't no joke. He showed, like, he can fill in. He can step up and carry the rock. When James Cook went down last year, they got a solid 1-2 punch with those kids. Blake Corum back again. I'm gonna have to dust this table off real quick after I get everything done. Too much dust. Keon. Audric Estime. I mean, I would have preferred a downtown, but still not bad for 5 Optic hangers. To come out of it with those 3 is pretty darn good. I'll take it. Why am I putting that up there? That's not what I wanted up there. I wanted this up there. Dejinski. And you got Stover, and then last but not least, Little Mosley. All right, let's get our bench set up here. Okay. Too much lint and like cardboard shrapnel from Optic on the table. Got to clear that off. That stuff bothers me. All right, we're getting started with Donruss. Now, for those of you who haven't seen these Donruss blasters yet, they literally have 7 packs in them. No, 6 packs. 4 of them are all base, nothing but base. Just 4 packs filled with base cards. 1 is all base cards and sometimes an insert, like a Rookie Revolution or a Vortex or something like that. And then 1 is just filled with all inserts and rookies. That's how these boxes go. Like, no joke. Very consistent. Like, look, that is all base cards, nothing but base. You'll see when we go through it. But my point is that after opening about 50 of these and learning that some of them are all base, I hope you guys don't mind if you do speak up. But we're going to kind of like quickly sift through them, because to read 300 and something, like this one has 1 card that's not a base. So we know that that's the Rookie Revolution or the Vortex. So to avoid having to read out 300 base cards, it's really not 300. It's about 70 10 times. So it's like 700 base cards. To avoid having to do that, we're just going to flip through them real quick. Unless you guys are like, no, we want you to read all the base cards, because we really enjoy hearing your voice, Blinky. And we want to hear you say our favorite players' names over and over and over again when there's just base cards. I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, that's fine too. But let me know. I was just going to kind of show it on the first one. This is all the hits, right? So that's all the rookies, the inserts, the hits, the possible downtowns would all be in that pack. So I'll kind of show you, if you haven't seen these, how it goes, but this is generally going to be, every single box will be built exactly like this, how I described before we opened it. All right, here we go. Russell Wilson, Brock Purdy, Deron Payne. You got Vrabel, Keenan Allen, Nico Collins, JT, James. Geez, I glitched. Josh Hines Allen. I always want to say the other Josh Allen, but I start saying his name. I got to just start calling him the other Josh Allen. Jacoby Myers, QJ, JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba. You got Kyler, Grady Jarrett, Matabuke, Andre Reed, Zach Martin, Dave Robinson, Pacheco, Addison, Lane, Higbee, Wilkins, Archie, The Bus, Shake and Bake, Munoz, Ford, McLaughlin, Anzalone, Easy E, the other Easy E that was a Giant, Eli Manning, Jalen Warren, Nick Bosa, Stephen Davis, KJ Osborne, Cole Kmet, Tyjae Spears, Shaq Thompson, Fairbairn, Downs, Gabe Davis, Mike Williams, Devon Witherspoon, Simeon, Bijan, and Jamal Lewis. So all base. It's going to be pretty much how they all go. We're going to do all these base, and then we'll get into the hits. Minka, C-Mac, Jonathan Allen, DeMario, Buttkiss, Godwin, D-Hop, Thielen, Marino, Diggs, Hutch, Singletary, Keyshawn, Warner, DeMarcado, Aubrey, Jordan Love, Hollywood Brown, Hawkinson, Saquon, Dickerson, Jimmy Smith, Bosa, Olave, Waddle, Pitts, Likely, Shakir, Blake, Chubby, Cooks, Lofton, McDuffie, Aaron Jones, Jake Elliott, base, just all base. And then you get to the hits. So a couple base left, cover him. What's going to be the hits of the box? Asante Samuel, Ferragamo, Achane, DeMario Davis. So we got Jalen Wright as our first rookie revolution coming out from Miami. Nice little pickup there. The Dolphins, Jamie O'Hara. You got Kyle Hamilton, Rasul Douglas, Zach Moss, Deshaun Watson, and Stidham. Now, this is your hit pack. Malachi Corley going out to B3. Mims going out to Goody Goody. Michael Pratt going out to Giuseppe Deschi. You got Fashanu to B3. Theo Johnson to B3. Byron Murphy to Seattle and Andrew Thier. Cooper DeJean coming back out for Joe Lurch. Adonai Mitchell for Jamie O'Hara, Johnny Wilson for Joe Lurch, Nate Wiggins for Joe Lurch. AJ Barner going out to Andrew Thier. You got Zay Flowers on the red press proof. That is Joe Lurch as well. Vortex on the short print. Jay Jetta. Nice one there for the Vikings. Mike Haralambis. Jamari Thrash coming out on the Optic Hollow preview. That is the Brownies. And Stanton Griggs, nice one. He looked good in preseason so far. So I got my eye on this kid. Everyone's overlooking him. Jesse Armstead going out to B3 on the Donruss throwback. Then you got Rome Odunze on the Donruss 24 and the Donruss throwback rookies for Adam Light on the Bears. Da Bears. So that's how pretty much every single box is going to go. So we'll kind of flip quick through the base, I think, unless you guys are like, no, we really want you to read every single base card and show it and give it its individual time on the camera. If that's the case, then so be it. But I figure maybe we can just kind of flip through them since they're all the same. Over and over and over and over and over. Nice little rookie revolution here. Another Cooper DeJean. DeJean starting off hot. Be awesome if they had given him a downtown. That would have been so cool. I just don't think they knew he was going to be as good as he was. And clearly he was a rated rookie, so they knew he had some kind of talent. Most of the rated rookies end up contributing in some way, shape, or form. All right, let's see here. All right, I think we're good there. Good thing you're not reading all of them. Well, I figured I'd show anyone who hadn't seen these boxes yet, if they weren't in any of the other breaks, that's the way every box is. It's a whole bunch of packs with nothing but base cards, and then usually 2 packs that don't have just base cards. One has like usually a Rookie Revolution or Vortex, like one parallel, which is usually a short print, and then the other pack has all the rookies, inserts, and potential super short prints, or short prints like Vortex and Rookie Revolution again. Sometimes you get 2 per box. Sometimes I think we even got a couple that had 3 of the Vortex and Rookie Revolutions in a box. So, but generally they're all the same. They're all just all base cards, except for 1 hit. Like these first 3 packs, all base cards. Base, 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 base. I think this one usually ends up being the one that has a Rookie Revolution or something in it. This doesn't. There's another security tag. Another kid card. So this one is going to be one of those ones where I think maybe it just has 1 pack with just 1 hit. Yep, so 1 pack with 1 hit. And then the bottom pack will have a bunch of stuff in it. All right, so let's just do this. Base. All base. Just making sure we go through each one so you guys can see. All vet base, the whole box. So we don't need to go and read them all. We'll do that again for this stack. Kyle Pitts and Isaiah Likely. There you go. All right, now we get to the actual stuff. Ayuk, Dotson, Zappy, DJ Moore, Deron Bland, John Lynch, Simmons, Peppers, Mixon, production line, Shake and Bake, and Mike Evans. There's a nice one for B Friends. We'll take that. Laporta, Dimes, Rogers, and Jigba, Murray, Shipley coming out for Joe Lurch on the rated. Chop Robinson going out to Miami, Jamie O'Hara. You got Luke McCaffrey for Goody Goody, Rasheen Ali for Joe Lurch, Jacob Cowling for Mr. Larissa. First quarterback to come out, it's Penix for Mike Haralambis. Drake May follows right behind for Joe Lurch. Then you got Taj Washington. That is Jamie O'Hara. Joe Alt going out to the Chargers, and Bogey, Jaquan Jackson to B3. Audric estimated Denver. That's going to be Brandon Kinn. Then you got Kyle Hamilton on the red press proof for the Ravens, Joe Lurch. Jay Jetta, Galaxy of the Stars. Nice short print there for the Vikings. One of the most popular players amongst kids in the NFL, Justin Jefferson. You got Deebo Samuel on the Elite Series for Mr. Larissa. Penix back again on the Donruss throwback. You got Tyreek Hill on the Donruss 2024. And then BTJ on the throwback. Rookie. Got a little insert there. Galaxy of the Stars, Jay Jetta. Production line for the Bucks. There we go. Estimate. Mason's up there singing. Celebrate good times, come on. He's excited. He's got his first scrimmage tomorrow. He's going to be starting at fullback. He's excited. Kid is excited. It's good when they're excited. All right, let's see here. Let's get our bench in order. Ow. Just hit my funny bone. All right, here we go. Good there, good there. No more Jets. We have two of them. He's got a podium now, so he can go up there. All right. No, I just put the Dolphins up there. You know I have another Dolphin. All right, now we're good. Bench is set. All right, let's go to the next one. Here we go. Blaster number 3. Now that we're not reading every single card, it'll not take so long. Little security tag on top and an empty box. That would usually be our 1 card pack, but it's not. Oh, some cards are upside down. There's going to be something weird about this box, I'm telling you. It's going to be like a downtown or an auto or something. Something weird is going to happen. We got to put this down here because that's got the Rookie Revolution in it. All right, here we go. Something weird is going to happen here, I'm telling you. All right. Let's just take it slow. Just in case. I'm telling you. Sometimes when you see an upside down randoms thing like this, it means there's a hit in here somewhere. I've seen it before. So I'm kind of a skeptic. I believe in like patterns. Never know. Could just mean nothing. Could mean absolutely nothing. You never know. Right now it means nothing because I'm not seeing anything. Let's take it down to the last card, which I know is a hit. So Mahomes always gets a sleeve. And Vortex, Jonathan Brooks going out to Carolina. Shane Beck, we'll take that. That'll get Carolina up on a podium. That's their second. They got a hollow as well. Carolina. Where's Carolina's other one? I don't think they had a hollow. Yeah, Jatavian Sanders on the Optic hollow. So we'll take that. Get him up on a podium. All right, here we go. McBride, Matthews, Ricard, Bass, Jamar, K9. You got AJ Barner going to Andrew Thier, Maserati Marv going to Joe Desky, Graham Barton to Be Friends, Joe Milton going out to Joe Lurch, Tajon Palmer to Giuseppe Desky, Bo Nix going out to Brandon Kinn. There we go, B. Blake Corum to Scotty, Brendan Rice to Bogey, Leak Neighbors to B3. You got McLaughlin going to Goody Goody. Jonathan Brooks coming back out for Shane Beck. Joe Mixon on the red press proof. Jonathan Taylor is your Vortex for Indy. Jamie O'Hara. You've got a Gridiron Kings rookie, Jalen Wright for Jamie O'Hara. Brad Johnson on the Donruss 24. Quinnen Williams on the Donruss throwback. Ferragamo on the 24. Not the best blaster, but we'll take it. Bo Nix getting on the board. It's good enough for me. At least we got one more that we were waiting for. Jonathan Brooks back again. You got Leak, Rice, Corum, Milton, and Marv. All right, so that's 3 down. We got 7 to go. Downtown hunting. Chasing that downtown. Okay. I think our bench is good. Let's go to the next one. Number 4. Empty box. Security tag. This one's got a backwards pack in it too, so that kind of makes me think there's something in this one. Maybe a jersey. Maybe we'll get our first patch. That's weird that one's backwards. That's the hit pack, of course, because they personally put it in there separately. Ooh, that's got the other hit in it, so let's move that down there. It's all base. Well, that's weird. See, I told you there's something weird going on with that one. Well, let's take this a little slower. You got a Justin Fields backwards for no reason. And then you got a Jalen Hurts that was crimped in the pack. You see the crimped line? It was crimped in the pack. That's a 101. We're gonna sleeve that. The rest of it though, all base. The one got crimped. That's a nice one there, Giuseppe. That thing's got a full crimp on it. Some people pay more for weird stuff like that. Like they think it's like, it's rare because it rarely happens where it gets completely punched across the top like that. So some people collect like weird, what do they call them? Like defects like that. There is a hit in this somewhere right there. It is a Vortex Lamar Jackson. That one going out to Joe Lurch on the insert. We'll take that. And just shifting through all of our base. Nothing but base. I usually like to go through all the base cards, and I usually do, but with this, it's just so redundant because it's literally all base. There's no mystery. You know what it is. There's nothing hidden in there. We've opened 3 cases worth at this point. We know there's nothing hidden in there. Just base, 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 base. 70 base cards in a row. Production line also Ravens. Zay Flowers and Lamar Jackson. Another little short print for Joe Lurch. We'll take it. 2 for 2 on the Lamars. All right, here starts our rookies. You got Johnny Wilson going out to Joe Lurch. Nate Wiggins to Joe Lurch. AJ Barner to Andrew Thier. Maserati Marv for Giuseppe. Graham Barton for B Friends. Joe Milton for Joe Lurch. Tejon Palmer for Giuseppe. Bo Nix for Brandon Kinn. Blake Corum for Scotty. Brendan Rice going out to Bogey. Leak to B3. You got Brennan Cooks on the press proof. Latu on the Rookie Revolution. That one going to Jamie O'Hara. Jamar Chase for James Goody on the Dominators. Then you got Keon Coleman on the Donruss Throwback. Ricky Pearsall on the Donruss 24. Coleman going out to Giuseppe. Pearsall to Mr. Larissa. And then Mark Duper on the Donruss Throwback to Jamie O'Hara and the Lions. Or the Cardinal. The Dolphins. Jesus, I can't talk today, man. What's wrong with me? Sleep deprived. Sleep deprivation. I need a swig of something. Ooh, that's ice cold. That is good. That is good. All right. Keep rolling here, B3. Keep rolling. We're making good time. Good time. We're making good time. Good time. Good times had by all. Blake Corum on a little bit of a run. He looked good in the preseason too. I saw him run a little bit last weekend. He looked pretty good. Giants and Jets play tomorrow. Excited to see that. Always excited to see the Giants and Jets play each other for local bragging rights amongst New Jersey. All right, all right. Box number 4 in the books. On to number 5. right, bench is set. Good to go there. Let's get some more top loaders up here. We're running low. We got 6 blasters left. So this is number 5. Gonna put us exactly halfway through on the blasters. Still got 2 hobby coming after that. Remember, next break is the second quarter customer appreciation free break. Preview of that coming out sometime tomorrow during the Giants and Jets game when I get home from football. I'll put that together. I've got it just about put together, but I just got to kind of do the math and make sure I'm including all 5 years from 2021 all the way up to 2025, trying to get multiple boxes from each year in it to give everyone a chance to get a decent team and the potential to hit a decent hit. It's good to go multi-year on the free breaks, and we hang on to some stuff and we buy some flashback stuff when it comes on sale. So we do have some throwback stuff that we can put in and allow it to be multi-year and give everybody a chance. Always fun. So we'll preview that, and then we'll get the message out and the post out on who gets how many entries into what, and we'll get that all put together and get that out by either tomorrow night or Sunday at the latest, but this weekend. So look out for that. That'll be break 420. How fitting. All right, here we go. Going through our base just to make sure they're all base, which they should be. I didn't see anything peeking out. All base. We do got a hit here, though. So we got a couple base, and then we got Eric Dickerson holding back. Sexy Dexy on the Donruss threads. Going out to B3 on the G-Man. That is awesome. I didn't even know he had one. That is amazing. Sexy Dexy, one of my favorite players. One of the best, probably the best pass rushing defensive tackle in the league now that Aaron Donald has retired. I mean, this dude is an absolute stud. Absolute stud. Sexy Dexy. All right, here we go. Flip through the last of the base. Okay, here we go. So Darius Robinson leading it off for Giuseppe Deschi. You got Tyler Guyton for Robert Avisha. Spencer Rattler making an appearance for Mateo, LFG Rips. You got Tip Raymond for Giuseppe. Brock Bowers coming back out for Adam Light. Malachi Corley for B3 on the unclaimed Jets. You got Amarius Mims for Goody Goody. Michael Pratt for Green Bay and Giuseppe. Fashanu for the unclaimed Jets. That's B3. Theo Johnson for the G-Men and B3. Murphy for Andrew Thier. Demario Davis on a press-proof red for Mateo. You got Jatavian Sanders now on a rookie revolution. Going out to Shane Beck. We'll take that. Ramondre on a Dominators for Joe Lurch. You got Lad McConkey for Bogey on a Donruss throwback. Latu on a Donruss 24 for Jamie O'Hara. And then Seti Tillman on the Donruss throwback. I think he was a rookie last year. Cedric Tillman. I can't remember, though, so we're going to sleeve it for now. Can't remember. Cedric Tillman. Was he last year? I think Thrash was this year's rookie. Tillman was 2023. Yeah, he was a rookie in 23, so that's a second year Seti Tillman. All right, let's get these sleeved up. All right. So that puts us halfway through. 3 of our quarterbacks have shown up, 3 have not. Getting the bench together real quick. Oh, bench is set. All right. Moving right along. Here we go. Box number 6. Making great time. It's only 11:30, so we're doing well. Empty box. Security tag. Here we go. Buzz on me. Kid card. Base pack. Base pack. Base pack. Base pack. Base pack. All right, since those are all the base packs, there's Mahomes. He'll always get a sleeve. We're just going to quickly run through these. All base. All base. Trevor Lawrence is your Galaxy of Stars. That's the Jaguars. Adam Light on the short print. We'll take it. So T-Law showing up. I think we've gotten that one before. We have in the past, I'm pretty sure. All right, last one. Here's your pack. Marshawn Lloyd going out to Green Bay. That is Giuseppe Desky. Aeneas Smith to Joe Lurch. Jalen McMillan to Be Friends. Devin Leary to Joe Lurch. J.J. McCarthy to Mike Haralambis. Sione Vakai to Stanton, to Brian Graves, a.k.a. the Gravedigger. Caleb coming out for Chicago. That is Adam Light. So there's 2 of the QBs we were missing. Malik Washington going out to Miami and Jamie O'Hara. Peyton Wilson to Benny Lamp. You got Ricky Pearsall going out to Mr. Larissa. Troy Franklin for Denver and Brandon Kinn. Amarius Mims on a press proof rated. Very nice little color match there for the Bengals and Goody Goody. Jalen McMillan coming out on a rookie revolution for B Friends. You got Latu on the Elite Series rookies for Jamie O'Hara. Dallas Turner on the Donruss throwback for Mike Haralambis. Penix on the 2024 for Mike Haralambis. And then Gil Brown on the Donruss throwback. So that wasn't too bad of a pack. We got a lot of good looking for in that one. Penix coming back out. JJ coming out. Caleb coming out. Starting to get the QBs rolling a little bit here. Troy Franklin up there. Caleb finally showing up. I'm going to go with the Super Bowl champ sticking in the middle for now with Cooper DeJean. I mean, they did win it all, so kind of gets priority in the back row for now. Since there's no big downtown or anything that's popped out yet.
You got your baskets back.
I got my what's who?
Your baskets.
What's that mean? My laundry baskets?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Huh? You're going to bed?
I said, but now it's all on my bed.
Oh, got it. Okay. What happened? No, that's it. Take them with you.
Can we bring one upstairs?
Yes. Sure. Yes. Please. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. All right. Let's get this bench together here. We got Caleb now, so we can put these Odunzes up there. All right, I think we're good. Bench is in order. We're good to go. Keep it rolling. We got 3 left after this. This is box number 7. Box number 7. Security tag stuck on the inside. Empty box. Empty. Making great time here, B3. Glad we decided not to read all these base cards 700 times. Making great time. This should be the hit pack. So let's just go through. Make sure nothing is hidden in there. Mahomes always gets a sleeve. Just because I'm not on the Chiefs doesn't mean that changes. Mahomes always gets a sleeve. Vortex, Jonathan Brooks back again ×2 for Shane Beck. Nice Vortex there for Jonathan Brooks. Little short print, we'll take it. I smell like French toast upstairs. All right, here we go. Absolutely nothing. Come on, baby. Here we go. Let's get something. Let's get something here. We got Dylan Lobb coming out for Adam Light on the Raiders. BTJ for Adam Light on the Jags. Dylan Johnson for B3 on the unclaimed Titans. Tyrone Turbo Tracy going out to B3 on the G-Men. I'll take that. Jalen Polk for the Patriots. Joe Lurch. JD5 coming out for Goody Goody. Kamani Vidal coming out for Bogey. Braylon Allen for the unclaimed Jets and B3. Keelan Robinson for the Jags. Adam Light. Terrion Arnold for Detroit, the Gravedigger. Then you've got Casey Washington for the Falcons. Mike Haralambis. You got Dick Butkus going out on the red press proof to the Bears. That is Bears, Chicago. Adam Light. My homies and Isaiah Pacheco on the production line. Nice hit for the Chiefs. Mike Haralambis, we'll take that. Isaac Garendo on the Optic Hollow preview for Mr. Larissa. Another nice one. Seti Tillman year 2 on the insert. You got B-Rob for Goody Goody on the Donruss 24. And then Xavier Worthy on the rookie for the Chiefs. We had a huge Isaac Garendo hit last week, or last break on the Zenith. Man, the rookie ticket preview for Contenders Optic that came out of Zenith. Sheesh, crazy card. Beautiful. Number like 22 or 23 too. Super low number. That was a nice one to hit. I thought of Mr. Larissa instantly when we pulled it because I was like, oh man, I know he would have loved this card. This one he would have liked. Usually when I pull a PC hit for one of you guys and you're not on them, I usually think of you first. I'm like, dang, somebody just got a good hit, but I know fill in the blank would have loved this card. That's usually like my first thought. All right, good. That's all sleeved up. Boom. All right. Good, good, good. All right. So for the Niners, we got those. For JD5, we got that. I don't think any of those other teams up there are on a podium. No. Bengals are not. Packers are not. No, 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 no. Buccaneers, no. Ravens, no. Jets, no. Colts, no. Chargers, no. Okay, we're good. Bench is set. We're good. Number 8. Just 3 left. The dryer just finished, so I'm going to have to go restart that because all the football stuff is in there, and we got to be up super early, so it's going to be dry in the morning. So I'm going to rip this one down. And then I'm going to go restart that dryer real quick. Move that back. All right, good. There we go. Huge stack of top loaders up there now, so we're good with that. You know what I should do is dust this one more time. Man, it's everywhere. Just card dust. Card dust everywhere. All right, here we go. I'm going to rip this down, and then we're going to let it marinate for a second so I can restart the dryer. Dang, my overhead light is now flickering. I keep forgetting everything in this office is 4 or 5 years old now. I may need to upgrade the LED lights hanging over my head too. I bet those have gotten stronger and brighter and better. All right, we're going to let this marinate for just a second. What we are going to do is like take a whole bunch of the base cards off the top and just flip through them before I go restart the dryer, just so we don't have to do it when I get back. I'm also going to pee, because if I'm going, I might as well do both. All base, base, base. Okay. All very clearly base. We're going to leave one card on top of that hit. And then that's what we'll go through when we get back once I restart the dryer. And use the restroom real quick. All base. Okay, good. All right, I'll be right back, B3. Like I said, just got to have this stuff dry in the morning, so I got to do it now. It's 11:45 by the time we're done. Hop right in the shower, then go to bed, and get up early for the game. So I got a good plan. We're making great time, but just got to stick to it. Let's get all this stuff out of here. Beautiful. All right, I'll be right back, B3. Just going to quickly restart this. All right, B3, we are back. We got the hit pack from the 8th blaster on the table. And then 2 blasters to go, then our hobbies. I got a feeling we are just 1 card away from a big hit here. Something to lift our spirits. We got Byron Young holding back. Jalen McMillan back again on a rookie rev. We're going to have to get B Friends up on the podium. Byron Murphy going out to Andrew Thier. You got Cooper DeJean back again for Joe Lurch. Adonai Mitchell for Jamie O'Hara. Johnny Wilson for Joe Lurch. Nate Wiggins for Joe Lurch. AJ Barner for Andrew Thier. You got Maserati Marv going out to Giuseppe Deschi. Graham Barton to B Friends. Joe Milton to Joe Lurch. You got Tejon Palmer for Giuseppe. Bo Nix back again for Brandon Kinn. Jordan Davis to Joe Lurch on the press proof. You got Drake May on the Vortex. Very nice. Joe Lurch needed that. Heck yeah. Oh, Drake May again on the Red Hot Rookies. JJ McCarthy on the Donruss throwback. Joe Lurch getting the Drake Mays. Mike Haralambis for McCarthy. You got T.O. on the 24 and Leak on the Donruss throwback for B3. Not bad. Not bad. We'll take it. We got Leak going up in the back. McCarthy. Drake May on the Red Hot. And on the Vortex. So nice box there for Drake. Bo Nix showing back up. All right. Box number 8 in the books. Bucks up on board. And that's it. All right, bench is set. Going on to box number 9. Here we go. 2 left. Come on, we just need 1 downtown or uptown to pick up our spirits. Let's go. Because I don't know why you don't take me downtown anymore. Empty box. No, that's a country song. I don't know why you don't take me downtown. Like you got anywhere better to be. I think that's how it goes. All right, there's our hit pack. There's our base. Let's security tag. Bring those to the front. Bring that down there. That'll be all our hits. Kid card. Those are all base. Those are all base. Kid card. Last pack. Box number 9. Here we go. Base, 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 base. All base. And our rookie rev is a Donnie Mitchell. Indy. Jamie O'Hara. Indy putting together a strong little break here by volume. Rookie rev. All right. Graham Barton going out to B Friends. Joe Milton for Joe Lurch. Tajon Palmer for Giuseppe Deschi. Bo Nix for Brandon Kinn. Blake Corum going to Scotty. You got Brendan Rice for Bogey. Leak Neighbors for B3. Tanner McLaughlin for Goody Goody. Shane Beckett and Jonathan Brooks. Marshawn Lloyd going out to Giuseppe. Anea Smith to Joe Lurch. You got a press proof red Mosley for B3. Drake May back again on the Vortex. And Michael Penix on the Red Hot. Drake May going to Joe Lurch. Penix going out to Mike Haralambis. Mr. Larizza getting Ricky Pearsall. Mel Renfro on the 24 going to Robert Avisha. And Chase Brown on the throwback going to Goody Goody. So Patriots staying hot. Penix getting a little pick-me-up. Drake May is definitely the top performing quarterback at the moment. Jonathan Brooks coming back out. Leak coming back out. That's like our 5th Brendan Rice. Hopefully he can do something this year. Blake Corum coming back out for Scotty. Bo Nix. Brandon Kinn stacking them. And then Joe Milton. Another one for the Pats. All right, good. Last blaster. Here we go. Got to get it now if we're going to get it. Number 10. Never going to get it, never going to get it, never going to get it. Empty box. Security tag. Come on, baby. Need to pick me up here. Let's go. Let's get. Put that one hit on the bottom. And then we'll put our hit pack below that. We just do it this way. All base. All base. Kid card. All base. All base. Just getting the bench in order, B3. Bear with me for a second. There we go. All right. All base. There, good. Okay, last one. This should be our hit pack. And it is. So let's get our base out of the way. Holding back. JD5. Needed that goody. Rookie Rev on the Jaden Daniels. Needed that one. Heck yeah. Needed that one. We'll take it. We will take it. All right, bench is situated over there. We got last little bit here. Kool-Aid McKinstry going out to Mateo from LFG. You got Latu for Jamie O'Hara, Roman Wilson for Benny Lamp, Jatavian Sanders for Shane Beck, Jeremiah Trotter for Joe Lurch, JC Latham for B3, Xavier Leggett for Shane Beck, Jordan Morgan for Giuseppe Desky, Javon Baker going out to Joe Lurch, Edge Cooper going out to Joe Desky, Jace McClellan to Mike Haralambis, Jacoby Myers is your press proof. The Vortex is going to be Maserati Marv for Giuseppe Desky, Jalen Polk on the Optic Hollow preview, Giuseppe Desky. Leak on the Donruss 24 for B3. You got Kellen Winslow going out to Bogey on the throwback, and Drake May on the Donruss 24 for Joe Lurch. to round out Donruss. No downtown will be found today. That's what the Donruss card gods just said. They said, nope, no downtown tonight. Try again next time. We do got a little Maserati Marv on the board, though. We'll take that. Heck yeah. A lot of people high on him for fantasy this year, saying he's going to be a top 25 guy. I don't know about that. We'll see how Kyler plays, but I mean, he's got the talent, that's for sure. That was never a question. All right, let's get everything out of the way from the Donruss. A few more Maserati Marvs up there. Boom. All right. I think we got everything situated here. Now, we got a couple podiums that are overflowing, so let's see what we can cut down. There we go. The rest we can put on the side for the review at the end for the recap. Let's see what we got going on with the Giants because they're full too. Boom. All right. Now, on to the hobby. I gotta fix this carpet underneath me though because I'm getting stuck on the chair. There we go. All right. Let's go to Luminance first. We're going to do Luminance, then Elite. It's how we've been doing it. It seemed to work best for us, so we're going to keep doing it that way. We got the sleeve, at least for this break. We got 4 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 packs of 10 cards, empty box. Can't get my chair comfy. All right, here we go. Is that a kid card? It is in a hobby box. That's weird. All right, patch is down at the bottom currently because there's a card in there. It leads me to believe it's a patch. Move that to the top so we can do the patch first. Another kid card. No kid card in that one. All right. There we go. Here we go. We got Zaire Franklin leading it off. Roquan Smith. Why did I think Harrison Smith? Jordan Addison laying out. Mahomes. Nice one there. We'll give that a sleeve. Gadsden for the Chargers. Bogey picking up the Oronde Gadsden. Oronde Gadsden numbered 14 out of 249 on the purple. Going out to the Chargers and Bogey. Then you got Jerry Jeudy for the Browns on a Beacons. Cleveland. That one going out to Stanton Griggs. Nice little swatch there for the Brownies. Jerry Jeudy, Beacons, not numbered. You've got Engaged, Minka Fitzpatrick going out to the Steelers. Benny Lamp, that's a nice one. Cam Ward showing up on the Unclaimed Titans for B3. I'll take that. Heck yeah. Cam on the board. Benjamin Morrison for the Buccaneers and B Friends. Nice little rookie there. And then Nick Scourton for the Panthers. Scourton. Scourton. Nick. Panthers. Shane Beck. Let's get those rookies sleeved up real quick. We'll get the base out of there. Base. Move those over there. Man, it got real hot down here. I feel like someone turned my fan off. Got to put Mahomes in a sleeve. Okay. Scourton. Check. Morrison. Check. Engaged on the Minka. Cam Ward going up on a podium. Cam Ward looks like a massive human being. Chargers officially on the board for Bogey with the numbered rookie. And then we got Mr. Jerry Jeudy for Stanton Griggs. Little Brownies hit, getting them started with the Beacons. All right, let's get these out of the way. Perfect. See, there's the Browns. So you put that up there. Perfect. All right. Bench is good. We keep moving. We got Jared Goff. Ford. That's going to be Jerome Ford. Eddie George, Fast Eddie. You got Jerry Jeudy. Johnson for the Steelers. This is going to be numbered. Caleb Johnson, rookie for Pittsburgh. Number 286 out of 299 on the yellow color match. Yellow color match. 286 out of 299. Going out to the Steelers and Benny Lamp. We'll take it. Getting Pittsburgh on the board. Get the rest of those up there with them. Now, this is a pretty cool card coming up. I gotta look him up real quick, though, and do a little research. He's got a cool signature because it's got my name in it. So it looks like he's on the Florida Gators. It's an NIL card. So this is going to have to be randomed at the end. This will be randomed. It's Future Signatures NIL Vernell Brown VB3. Look at that. He's got the B3 signature. That is really cool. Not numbered. It's a sticker auto. It's just a Panini NIL Futures signature. Running back for the Florida Gators, Vernell Brown III, class of 2025. So that'll have to get randomed off at the end. Pretty cool that it's got B3 on it, though. For the Miami Dolphins, the Fusion Orange, 20 out of 100. Going out to Jamie O'Hara, 20 out of 100 on the Orange Foil Fusion. See it numbered right there, 20 out of 100. That puts Miami on the board. So Miami had a pretty big stack of rookies over there. Finally gets on the board with a hit. And then you got Mr. Nash for the Falcons. Nick Nash going out to Mike Haralambis. Trey Harris for the Chargers. That's going to be Bogey. And then Michael Williams for the Niners and Mr. Larissa. So we got a few rookies to sleeve up here out of pack 2. One auto so far. It was an NIL. One patch. It was Jerry Jeudy on a Beacons for Stanton. The auto, the NIL one, we're going to have to random that off at the end to a lucky winner, which we will figure out at the end. At the end. All right, here we go. Keeping it rolling. We got Drake May year 2. We got Jeff Blake laying out. Trey McBreezy, a.k.a. Trey McBride. You've got Morrison back again for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Be friends. Morrison, 43 out of 75 on the rookie. Benjamin Morrison. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 43 out of 75. Benjamin Morrison. There you go. Be friends. Picking up a numbered rookie. We'll take it. Next one out, you've got Chase Brown, 19 out of 299, yellow. Going out to the Cincinnati Bengals and Goody. Chase Brown was a top 10 fantasy running back last year. So be on the lookout for him. I expect him to do well again this year. I wonder who this is. Trying to figure out who this is. Third round selection? No. Am I reading the name wrong? I am reading the name wrong. Haha. Read it wrong. Give me a second. I think it's for the Jets. I'm pretty sure. This is an undrafted free agent going out to the Jets. I believe it's Brady Cook. On the unclaimed Jets. It is Brady Cook. So he's vying for a third string quarterback option out of Mizzou. 107 out of 700 for the rookie QB for the New York Jets. It says Jets there too. So again, one of the unclaimed teams get a little hit. You never know. Maybe this kid ends up somehow finding time to play over when an injured Justin Fields happens and he ends up being good. Who knows? Never know. Scotty getting the box hit vestige for Puka Nakua. Puka on the vestige. Usually one vestige per box, one fusion, unless the fusion is numbered. But that's a nice one for Puka and the Rams. You got a couple of rookies here. We got Revel Jr., Shavon Revel Jr. going out to the Cowgirls, Robert Avisha. You got Quidshon Judkins going out to the Brownies. That's going to be Stanton Griggs. And then you got Jackson Dart going out to the G-Men. We'll take it. A couple of really nice rookies there. Jackson Dart. So I end up getting Dart and Cam Ward, so I'm happy. Got both my guys. Also, somehow picked up a rookie quarterback for the Jets that I wasn't expecting, so I'll take that as well. But Quinishon Judkins coming out for Cleveland and Stanton, and then Mr. Revel. Revel. Cowgirls. All right, last pack also should be the last auto in here, if I can pick her up. There we go. You got Jamison Williams. The Bus, Bettis, Richard Seymour, and then Xavier Leggett holding back. Cam Scatabo going out to the G-Men in blue, 35 out of 50. This kid's going to be a stud, I hope. Cam Scatabo. Scataboo. Dude's a hammer. He just looks like a tough running back. To 150. Blue. Color match for Big Blue. Your last auto coming out is Jack Beck. Looks like a tight end, numbered to 700 for the Raiders, Adam Light. So he's got the big Brock Bowers, and now he's got another, what looks to be tight end. Actually, he's a wide receiver. He's just huge. Jack Beck on the auto, JB, 678 out of 700. So Adam picking up a nice little auto there. Maserati Marv on the Fusion going out to the Cardinals. That one's going to be Giuseppe Deschi. Year 2, Maserati Marv on the Fusion. Then you got for the Texans and Robert Avisha, Jaden Higgins. For the Jaguars and Adam Light, you got Byshul Tutten. And then Ty Felton for the Vikings. That's going to be Mike Haralambis, your last 3 rookies. So we've definitely had a better Luminance box. That one was tough. Not even 1 year 1 auto. No year 1 on card. Just the Futures NIL signature for Vernell Brown, but that was about it. That's the highlight of that box. I mean, the Cook for the Jets, the Beck for the Raiders, decent hits, but Yeah, one of the autos I would say definitely got stolen in that one. Let's hope our elite box is better than that. If not, I'm gonna have to find a way to make it up to you guys on the free break for a rough 419. Jeez. All right, here we go. Last box, the elite. It is 12:30. We're making great time. If I could be in bed by 1:30, up at 7:30 with 6 hours of sleep, I'll be good for the game. Luckily, it's at Sparta, at Station Park, so we don't have to set anything up. Sparta's got to do all the setting up. We just got to show up an hour early and start warming up. So I don't have to do anything crazy, like get there 2.5 hours early and set up all the pylons and the yard markers and all that stuff. Luckily, I don't have to worry about all that. So I think 6 hours of sleep. If I'm in bed by 1:30, I'll be golden to get up at 7:30, be ready to leave by 8:30, get there by 9, an hour early, and we'll be fine. That's the plan. I could be being delusional, but that's the plan. That's the plan in my head anyway. All right, there is the patch that we're sending down to the bottom because it's usually the only one we can identify as a hit for sure. We got a kid card. There's usually about 10 to 12 numbered cards to come out of Elite. There's a bunch that come out of Luminance. I think it was a total of like 15 or 16 numbered cards total from both boxes last break. So usually get a ton of hits, kind of catch you up, get you a few cards if you haven't hit anything yet. If you're having a rough break, usually Elite and Luminance can get you a few numbered cards at the very least to catch you up. Kid card. Kid card. Our pen pals is pretty much right on top. So we'll have a hit pretty early in the break. I'm going to let this marinate for 30 seconds because I'm going to make sure the air conditioner is still on. I saw the lights flicker. I want to make sure it didn't pop a fuse in the room upstairs, and that's why it got so hot. It got really hot in here. I'm sweating. Bear with me for like a minute. Not long, I promise. What up, Metsy? We're on our last box of the evening right now. Last box of the evening. The Elite Hobby. Let me put the garbage back. Won't need that anymore since we just ripped open everything from the last box. We won't have any more garbage, so we'll be good there. Right, get this out of the way. Stuff this garbage down. All right, I'll be back in like a minute. I'm just going to make sure the air conditioning didn't turn off. Yep, we're all good, V3. It's just hot down here, that's all. But the AC is on, so we're good. No blown fuse. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. What up, Metsy? What up? What up? Appreciate you popping in there, kid. Saying what's up. All right, here we go. Joey Bosa. Checking out the new camera. Bucky Irving. Saquon. Nick Bosa. Tetaroa. I think it's Tetaroa. Tetaroa McMillan. Going out to the Buccaneers, I believe. No, Carolina Panthers. Shane Beck on the wide receiver for the Panthers. I'm 99% sure. Yep, on the back. Tetaroa McMillan for the Panthers. Shane Beck, 65 out of 199 on the Orange Elitist. Nice hit there for Carolina. There you go, Shane. All right, what else we got? Mike Evans, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Bo Nix, Brian Thomas Jr., BTJ. You got a numbered Mason Graham, defensive tackle, 446 out of 799 on the extra edition. Going out to the Brownies again. Stanton Griggs, extra edition Mason Graham rookie to 799. Nice hit there. Braylon Allen, Bo Jackson. You got Ozzie Newsome, Trey Hendrickson, and for the Chicago Bears, the pen pals is Colson Loveland. That is Chicago and Adam Light picking up another on-card auto. Adam has just been ridiculously on fire, man. I don't think I've seen him miss in a break yet. Tight end. The first tight end of the draft, Colson Loveland. First tight end of the draft. I bet he was picked early, too. All right, we're one touching that sucker. One touch it is. Colson Loveland. All right, Google, talk to me about Colson Loveland. Talk to me about Colson Loveland. American football player. Great, thanks. Tight end for the Chicago Bears. Here's a breakdown. Born in Idaho. All-American. First-round pick. 10th overall in the draft. 10th overall. Oh, yeah. So they think him and Cole Kmet are going to kind of dominate that that middle of the field for them, huh? Dominate the seam. All right. Fair enough. I'll allow it. Nice hit. Adam Light on another on-card auto. Pen Pals, the number 10 overall pick of the 2025 draft was Mr. Colson Loveland here, the tight end for the Bears. What up, Metsy? Joining me. Broncos and Colts game. Where's that being played? Week 2 in Indy. I don't know if I can do week 2 in Indy. The kids in Cassidy are literally going to Oak Island, North Carolina tomorrow, and I'm not going because I can't get off of work. And I'm the head coach for the football team this year. So kind of hard to like pack up and go when I have that responsibility. Her dad and her stepmom are not too pleased with me because I'm not going on the family vacation. But I mean, unfortunately, there's really nothing I can do. It is what it is. So yeah, it's going to be tough. That's September. I don't even know. Jonathan Taylor, Michael Vick, Randy Moss. You got CJ Stroud, Kyle McCord going out to the Eagles. 435 out of 999 for Philly and Joe Lurch. Another hit there for Joe. You got Tony Pollard, Najee, Calvin Ridley, Devon Achane, and then Jolyn Walker for the Falcons. 168 out of 199 for Mike Haralambis. Falcons have been hanging in there all break. Trying to keep up. Eagles have had themselves a nice one. Cooper DeJean on a purple scope started it off for them, and they've just kept it rocking since then. September 14th. I'll look at the calendar when I get to work on Monday, Metsy, and I'll let you know. But I am uncommittal at this point, non-committal. It's gonna be. I can just tell you, it's gonna be tough. It's hard right now at work. We're so short-staffed. Wesley Walls, we got Justin Simmons, Steve Young, Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase on the orange, spellbound. 113 out of 199 for the top receiver in the league right now. Bang, goody. You got Darrell Revis, Jay Jetta, Chuba, Will Anderson, Brock Bowers, Ladd McConkey. You got Nick Bolton, Jalen Hurts, Jamar Chase, and a black Darrell Revis. Wow, what a card. The Hall of Famer, 25 out of 25 on a black Darrell Revis. Jets fans going to love this one for Mr. Revis Island. I'm putting that in a one touch too. I played corner as a kid. He was one of my favorite corners growing up, and I was so mad he was a freaking Jet. I had to hear Jets fans talk smack nonstop, bothered the you-know-what out of me. Well, now I got him. That's a PC hit all day. That is a PC card for B3, a black Revis Island. 25 out of 25. That's a PSA 10. That's a big card, I bet. What a sleek looking card, too. I know it's elite, it's nothing crazy, but that's a sleek looking card. It looks like a tuxedo. Imagine that in an SGC 10 slab. The SGC tuxedo slab with that color. It's like a black reverse blank slate. What a beautiful card. I'm good, Metsy. I'm good. I am hanging in there, man. Catching up. It's been a rough summer so far with scarlet fever, the Lyme disease, the start of football. Everything's been crazy, bro. But finally things are slowing down, and I feel like I'm catching up with life. So all in all, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm fortunate. Cassidy's got a job interview when she gets back from the beach for another local restaurant by here, another tap house, just a different one. Similar name, but not the same owners, not the same restaurant. So hopefully that works out. Things are getting good, dude. No issues, no complaints. Dak Prescott, Tua, my homie will always get a sleeve. Ken Houston was hiding there. And then Fast Eddie freaking George, 13 out of 25. That is all on sticker. Beautiful card. And again, since that is an unclaimed team staying with the house, I'm one touching Fast Eddie too. Eddie George, phenomenal running back, one of the best running backs in history. Hall of Famer. Numbered 13 out of 25 on a Back to the Future. The last spot mojo teams both hit big and pay for themselves. Guaranteed I can get $25 for that black Darrell Revis. And this Fast Eddie is not going to be $70, but it's a good $50 auto. For a Titans fan and an Eddie George fan. Somewhere around there, 40, $50. 13 out of 25. Beautiful card. I'm happy. I'll take it. Now time to get you guys some hits. Let's get it. The other Josh Allen, Malik Neighbors, DeForest Buckner, Max Crosby. You got Oronde Gadsden Jr., the second, for the Chargers. That's bogey on the numbered. 869 out of 999 for the rookie. You got B-Rob, Hawkinson, Bradshaw, Christian Gonzalez, and then Josh Jacobs on the elite deck for the Chargers. Nice little hit there. We'll take that. Or for the Packers. Sorry, I'm looking at the Chargers hit still. for the Packers. Packers is Green Bay, Desky, and then Chargers for Bogey. Chargers, I thought, had a podium up somewhere. Do they? Did they get a podium finally? I think they did. Yes, they did. Right there. Oh, Green Bay also. The Elite deck is numbered. I didn't even notice it. Numbered 168 out of 799 for the Josh Jacobs. You can see it right there. Once the camera comes into focus, numbered to 799 right there. So Green Bay on the board officially. Giuseppe Desky now picking up a hit for the Packers. Boom. What's up, Mace? You okay? All right, we're still rocking. Still looking for some hits, but so far so good. 10th overall on-card auto for the Pen Pals Blue. Darrell Revis, 25 out of 25 on the Tuxedo, and a fast Eddie George to 25 on the auto. So far so good. We got Kittle, PS2, Aeneas Williams, Amon Ra, T. Higgins coming out on an orange high life, 152 out of 199. Nice hit for Goody Goody. Not only does he get Jamar Chase to 199, he gets T. Higgins as well. Bang. We got Urlacher, Justin Herbert, Myles Garrett, James Lofton, Jamar Chase again on another spellbound. This one 589 out of 799. Also the H. So you got two H's, goody goody. We got Brian Burns, Dallas Turner, Joe Mixon, Eric Dickerson, Jahmyr Gibbs on a white Elitist, 754 out of 799, going out to the Gravedigger. We'll take that, gravy. Michael Irvin, the Tater Tot, Phil Simms, Caleb Williams, Tyler Booker, 10 out of 75 for the Dallas Cowboys, and Robert Avisha, a blue little color match there for Tyler Booker. Left guard for the Cowgirls. Lions also on the board for Gravedigger. Killing it. Killing it. Dang, goody goody. You got 4 or 5 numbered cards for the Bengals already. Bengals never hit like that. They're always struggling to keep up when Dustin Buchholz is on them. All right, here we go. Get the base out of the way. Why am I buzzing? All right, Mateo, hit me up, dude. We can talk. Heck yeah. James Conner, Taysom Hill, Clinton Portis, Josh Allen. You got Jaden Reed coming out for the Packers, 242 out of 799 on the full throttle. Nice one there for Green Bay and Joe Desky. You got Kyler Murray, Shake and Bake, Jason Taylor, Romo Dunze. You got a rookie for the Washington Commanders. It is Ja'Cory Brooks, 714 out of 999 for Goody Goody on the wide receiver, I believe. Ja'Cory Brooks, yes, wide receiver to 799. There you go, James. We got JD 5-year 2, Lamar, Mike Allstott, King Henry, Devon Weatherspoon for the Seattle Seahawks, 31 out of 35. Super low number there. 10 off the jersey number. If it was 21, it would have been better. Devon Weatherspoon for Andrew Thier, 31 out of 35 on the orange or bronze, whatever you want to call it. Nice little hit there. Ja'Cory Brooks for the Commanders. Jaden Reed, this kid's a beast for the Packers. That's the $7.99. The base out of there. All right, here we go. Last little stack. We got Xavier Worthy, Darrell Green, James Cook, William Andrews. It is a Chargers. Lambert Smith to $4.99. It is a rookie. Keandre Lambert Smith, turn of the century, numbered to $4.99, 186 out of $4.99 for Bogey and the Chargers. Chargers were slow all beginning of the night and came back late. Nice hit, Bogey, on the rookie receiver. You got Bryce Young, Matty Stafford, Patrick Queen, Jamal Charles holding back, Adam Vinatieri, the Hall of Famer, going out to the Patriots, and Joe Lurch on the throwback threads, looking like the Saved by the Bell card. Where's Zach Morris and Lisa Titus? They should be coming out. AJ Slater's coming around the corner on that card. That looks like the lunchroom from Saved by the Bell. Nice hit, Joe Lurch. And that is our break. So not as strong as the last number of breaks we've had. This is probably considered one of the weaker ones, but still not a bad break. I mean, you look at what's on the table, not bad. On-card auto for a top 10 pick, the number 1 tight end of the draft. That tuxedo Darrell Revis looks nasty. You never know if this kid Cook is going to be any good or not for the Jets, this quarterback. Eddie George on a low number to 25. Got a big Cooper DeJean, purple scope. All in all, pretty good break. Not bad, B3, not bad. All right, let's get our recap started. So let me make some room real quick. And we're going to get started stacking up the recap. Refill my supplies while I'm at it. There we go. Top limit should be fine, so we're good there. That's good. Saw Brandon, marked him down, so we're good there. Saw Goody Goody, marked him down, we're good there. PayPal, Joe Desky, gotcha. All right, so we're all caught up there. Perfect. Okay, that's all done. I think Chicago is the big winner with the top 10 quarterback. To me, that's pretty obvious. From there, I'm going to go Darrell Revis with that 24. I love that card, man. That is a beautiful card. I'm going Darrell Revis all day. Then it gets a little dicey. Now we got to figure it out. Because you got the Raiders and Beck. I think you got to go Fast Eddie and Cam Ward. Didn't like the way I laid that penny sleeve across the top. Fix that. There we go. So Fast Eddie. Looks like it's not closed. Cam Ward. Look, I'm missing an auto. We got 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then 5 would be the NIL. Got it. Lambert, Smith, Gadsden, McConkey, Vidal, Rice. Oh man, I gotta start that dryer again. There's no way all that is dry. All right. Got that restarted. All right, I think we're good there. Now we got to start piecing together all these little numbered hits and see who falls where.
$150, $199, $150, $199. But that's to $9.99. Okay. All right, recap is set. Need two. Good. Good. All right, we are just about there, B3. All right, let's random off this NIL auto real quick. NFL team list. There we go. All right. So here you go. You got Washington all the way down at the bottom. 32 teams all the way up to Arizona at the top. At 1. Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Buffalo. Hey, write this out. Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Buffalo, Carolina, Chicago, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Dallas, Denver, Detroit, Green Bay, Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, KC, Raiders, Chargers, Rams, Miami, Minnesota, New England, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Philly, Pitt, San Fran, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Tennessee, and Washington. So we're going to go 8 times for Danny Dimes to see who is the winner of this beautiful Vernell Brown the Third, aka VB3 card. 8 times for Danny Dimes. The winner gets the NIL. Here we go. After 1, it would have been Houston. After 2, it would have been San Fran. After 3, would have been Chicago. After 4, would have been Buffalo. See down here, it's been randomized 4 times. After 5, Dallas. After 6, Cincy. After 7, Minnesota. Last one, here we go. 8 times for Danny Dimes. Good luck. Winner is Dallas. Robert Avisha getting the NIL VB3. You see Dallas there. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, your list has been randomized 8 times for Danny Dimes. So nice pickup there for Dallas and Robert Avisha on the NIL. Where is the marker? There it is. Dallas. So we'll add that into the recap. And when we get to Dallas, we'll slide it in there. All right, here we go, B3. Time for the recap. I can give her a job if she likes the commute. I don't think she'd want to commute that far. I don't think she'd be willing to make that drive, Metzi, but it's worth a shot. All right, here we go. Houston, Robert Avisha getting Cade Stover. Just Cade Stover on a hidden potential. Rough night for Houston, but he did better on Dallas. Rattler for the Saints and Mateo, LFG Rips. Keelan Robinson for Adam Light on the Jags. You also got BTJ on a Donruss throwback and BTJ on a Rook. Joe Lurch on the Ravens. He's got Rasheen Ali. Nate Wiggins on a rated twice. Devin Leary. Colts, Jamie O'Hara getting Adonai Mitchell on a rated twice. Adonai Mitchell on a rookie revolution. Latu on a rated. Latu on a 24. Latu on an elite series. Latu rookie rev. Scotty on the Rams picking up Blake Corum on a rated 3 times. Corum on a rookie recruits. Corum on a hollow. And then a little Puka Nakua on a vestige. We'll take it. Chiefs, Mike Carolambis getting Worthy, and then the production line short print between Pacheco and Mahomes. Mr. Larizza getting Pearsall on the Donruss throwback, Pearsall on the 24, Pearsall on a rated, and Garendo on the hollow. Desky getting Maserati Marv 3 times on a rated, Marv on the Vortex, Marv on a Fusion. Desky on the Bills getting Keon Coleman on a throwback, Coleman on an Optic rated, and then a purple scope for the kid, Ray Davis. Mike Carolambis on the Vikings getting Dallas Turner and J.J. McCarthy. And then J.J. on a rated. Goody on Washington with McCaffrey. J.D. 5 on a rated. Jaden Daniels also on a rookie rev. And then Ja'Cory Brooks on the rookie to $9.99. Desky on the Packers. Marshawn Lloyd twice on a rated. Josh Jacobs on the elite deck to $7.99, and then Jaden Reed on the full throttle to $7.99. Brownie, Stanton Griggs picking up Quidishawn Judkins on a rookie. Jamari Thrash on an Optic Hollow. You got a Beacons Jerry Judy on the patch. And then Mason Graham to $7.99 on the extra edition rookie. Not bad. Dropping down to the Giants. All the way down. There we go. All right, Gravedigger on the Lions getting the elitist. Jahmyr Gibbs, the white elitist, to $7.99. Then you got Steelers, Benny Lamp, Peyton Wilson, Roman Wilson, and then an engaged Minka Fitzpatrick out of Luminance. Also out of Luminance, you got a Caleb Johnson to $2.99 on the yellow. Nice color match there for the rookie Caleb Johnson. Panthers, Shane Beck picking up Xavier Legette, Jatavian Sanders, Sanders on a rookie rev, Sanders on a hollow. You got Jonathan Brooks on a rated twice, Brooks on a vortex twice, and then Tataroa McMillan on the orange elitist to $199. Beautiful rookie there. He's supposed to be really good. Nice hit for Shane Beck. On the Bengals, goody. This is where he actually did really well. Amarius Mims on the Cincinnati Press Proof red. You got Chase Brown on a yellow to $2.99. T. Higgins on a High Life orange to $1.99. Chase on the Jamar Chase on the Spellbound to $7.99. Jamar Chase on the Spellbound orange to $1.99. Both H's. Nice night for goody. On the Broncos, Brandon Kinn, you got Audric Estime primary colors, Franklin, and then Bo Nix on a rated 4 times. So at least some volume on Bo there. Each PSA 10 goes for about $80. Michael Penix on the Donruss 24 for Mike Haralambis. Penix on the throwback, Penix on the rated, Penix on the red hot, and then Jalen Walker orange to $199 on the rookie. G-Men B3, you got Theo Johnson twice, you got Tyrone Tracy. Leak Neighbors on the Donruss throwback, Neighbors on the 24, Neighbors on a rated 1, 2, 3 times. Neighbors on a rookie recruits. Jackson Dart on the Luminance rookie. We'll take that for the rookie quarterback out of Ole Miss. You got Sexy Dexy on a Threads patch. And then Cam Scattaboo on a blue. Color match to 35. Color match for the Giants, not for the college squad. But still, not bad for the Giants. Decent break. I'm happy with that. Numbered Cam, get a Dart. A couple League Neighbors. I'll take it. All around, pretty darn good. Not complaining. Where is the Cowgirls? I know they were down there somewhere. I think I went too far. I'll just go to the Patriots then. Here we go. We got the Miami Dolphins for Jamie O'Hara. You got Tajay Washington, Malik Washington, Chop Robinson, Jalen Wright on a Gridiron King rookie and a rookie revolution. You got the Cheetah Tyreek Hill numbered to 100 on the Fusion. It's double the jersey number. This is 20 out of 100. He's 10. Going to the Buccaneers, which is B Friends. You got Michael Pratt on hollow, Jalen McMillan on a rated, 2 rookie revolutions for McMillan, and then the Morrison rookie to 75. That is Benjamin Morrison, 43 out of 75. Nice night for Brian Friends. For Robert Avisha, you've got Tyler Booker blue, 10 out of 75 on the rookie for the Cowgirls. But then you've also got the Vernell Brown III red foil Panini NIL auto, little VB3 that he won on the random for Dallas. So Robert Avisha, not bad. Needed that to pick up your night. Patriots, Joe Lurch got Jaheim Bell on a purple scope, Jalen Polk on a rated and an Optic Hollow rated. You got Joe Milton on the rated, I think 4 times. Drake May on a 24, Drake May on a rated, Drake May on a red hot, double vortex for Drake May, and Adam Vinatieri on the Saved by the Bell throwback Threads card on the mem. Nice night for Joe Lurch on the Patriots. A lot of volume. All right, dropping down to the Eagles. Joe Lurch getting a crimped Jalen Hurts. It was pressed in the pack. You can see it all rigided up top. Pretty cool. Cooper DeJean on a rated twice. Cooper DeJean potential, hidden potential. Cooper DeJean on the purple scope. Beautiful card. Nice hit. And then Kyle McCord, 435 out of 999 as a bonus. Nice night for Joe Lurch there. Andrew Thier on the Seahawks. You got DJ James on an Optic Hollow, and then Devon Weatherspoon on the bronze, 31 out of 35. Nice low number. Joe Alt on the purple scope, going out to Bogey. Then you got Brendan Rice 3 times on a rated, Kamani Vidal on a rated, Lad McConkey on a Donruss throwback, Aronde Gadsden on a rookie, 869 out of 999. You got Aronde Gadsden on a rookie again, purple, 14 out of 299. And then a turn of the century, Keandre Lambert Smith auto, numbered 386 out of 499. So a nice turn of the century auto for Keandre Lambert Smith. Gets Bogey to the finish line. Adam Light on the Raiders, Dylan Lobb on a rated, Brock Bowers on a rated, Brock Bowers on a purple scope, bang, big hit there. And then a little Beck auto, numbered to 700 on the wide receiver, Jack Beck on the rookie auto. Decent night for Adam on the Raiders. Adam always seems to hold it together and at the end put together a decent break. He's got that beginner's luck that just never left, like Rosas back in the day. Tennessee, B3, you got Cam Ward on a base. This was the unclaimed Titans. Cam Ward on a base rookie. And then a absolutely beautiful, very good shape, fast Eddie George, Back to the Future auto, 13 out of 25, super clean, very centered, beautiful card. On the unclaimed Titans, B3 got lucky. Also, the unclaimed Jets got lucky. Malachi Corley on a rated twice. Braylon Allen on a rated twice. Once Donruss, once Optic. Then you got this little rookie quarterback out of Mizzou, 107 out of 700 for Mr. Brady Cook for the Jets on a rookie auto. We'll take that. And then a beautiful Darrelle Revis black, 25 out of 25. Imagine that in an SGC slab. The tuxedo slab. Oh, man, that'd be gorgeous. Beautiful hit. Love that. That's staying in the PC. And then for the Bears and Adam Light, you got Rome Odunze on a Donruss throwback, Odunze on a 24, Odunze on a play action. Only one Caleb to come tonight, but the number 10 overall pick on the Pen Pals Blue Ink on card, Colson Loveland, the rookie tight end, going out to the Bears and Adam Light. The first tight end drafted in 2025, Loveland was a player that the Bears wanted largely due to his personality as they built a new culture. I love everything about the tape, but when you get to know him as a man, it's really intriguing, head coach Ben Johnson said. It's who we want to be going forward, in my opinion. So nice little auto there to round it out for Adam Light. And that is the end of the show there, B3. So, like I said, I got to be up super early tomorrow for a Rumble and Clinic scrimmage out in Sparta. So I got to go to bed, like now. So no messing around. Going to shut this thing down and get my butt to bed now because I got to be up early or I still got to shower. So tomorrow at some point, I will put out the preview for the free break. So keep your eyes peeled. I will also start working on typing up who has entries, how many people, how many entries you have, and we'll get all that worked out by tomorrow night or worst case Sunday morning. And then that'll be break 421, and we'll start working on putting together that'll be break 420, the free break, and we'll start working on putting together break 421, which will be the next break. So love you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for getting this thing closed out so we can break tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. B3, we out.